Welcome back, StockSmart family. Let's see what we've got going on here today. Now, we're looking at Microsoft. This is a patron request. Okay. Now, it looks like we're about to have a go long signal. But how long will this down period end? Okay. Overall, we're still bullish in a little pullback. All right, let's wait for this pullback to finish and come back up here. Okay. As long as this stays bullish. Now, if this starts to drop, then we're in for some action, okay? We'll see a drop down to this level, and then a pull back up. All right? But this very well could be the bottom, so look for the start of a reversal today. Looks like on the 4-hour chart, we're going to be seeing a downwards push. Even though right now it's bullish, it just seems like that won't last forever. The trend may stay bullish overall, but we're going to get these fluctuations in between. All right. Now this is the HA Colt and the Schaff indicator. And this is trend periods, and this is a custom-made scan. Okay. Now our watch lists do not seem to be popping up here today. Which means it must be busy. The trade desk, hubs, IQ. Let's go see what IQ is. That's cheap enough we could pick up a couple thousand shares. Not saying do that. Yeah, definitely don't do that. Okay, see here on the weekly, we're bottoming out, all right? We need this direction to change and start trending back up. And it looks like it might have a ceiling of this $23 to $24 level. But it's still going down and being pushed down. You know, does it have a lot of short interest? It could. Okay. This was a trend up. Okay, this is the sell-off. This is the downwards pennant. Okay, or the downwards crab walk here. All right, looks like it's going to continue on down. It's a very steep slope. All right, so let's see. We're going to continue coming down here. We will continue seeing buying pressure all the way up to the 0 line. Let's see, looks like we've just about finished that. Okay. And there we go. So here it is, knocking out all of your stop losses, which is why we don't use them. Set alerts, not and use mental stop losses, okay? Set your alert like this, come in, create alert, all right? When price is at or below, let you know, all right? Otherwise, you're going to let your shares go instead. And you don't want that to happen. All right. Same thing when you see this big spike upwards, okay? You see that big spike upwards? That is taking short shares. All right? Come on now, TD. Don't let me down. Let's see here. Let's see what market maker move with a golden cross. All right. So we did our patron request. I don't have any chat room requests today. Come over and join our Discord, link in the description. Okay. Now, and we didn't quite follow the pattern I thought we would follow. Looks like we did hit that high, just not where I thought it would be, and started trending back down, 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 down. Okay, so now let's see if we get that pop back up. Okay, 659. Okay, bearish, bearish, under zero, falling under zero, well under zero. Okay, excuse me. There we go. Alright, it's kind of following this right along. See if we get this bounce on this bottom line here. If we do, that might be about the perfect entry. Alright. But remember, we're in a squeeze right now. And not necessarily a TTM squeeze, but it's being squeezed inside of this downwards trend here. Alright, so we'll look for a breakout somewhere around in this area. Not that there won't be breakouts in between there. Okay, looks like we're just gonna have to roll through them by memory today. We don't get any watch lists. No watch lists for you. Alright, looks like Palantir on the daily. It's hitting a good low, very good low, okay? So now we can expect this bounce all the way back up here. I would say that it's probably safe to start buying Palantir or finding a place to start buying it. Looks like we are hitting a low. We'll wait for some buying pressure and for bullish to take back over as the trend. But yes, absolutely. So let's wait for the low to identify itself. Looks like it has at 1887. Very first thing this morning. Okay. And now we're starting to go back up. This was the low. This was the high. Okay. Not really sure what the daily range was. Okay, so we're still pushing down, but we'll wait for it to come back up. And the down periods usually last a couple days. Okay, so while we're going down in the dumps here, we'll have these little pop-ups and push downs and pop-ups and push downs, but this is just going to be people shorting and then taking their profit. So let's go pull up the Ichimoku cloud. And we can see that pressure. And there it is. Okay. Big downwards pressure on the daily for Palantir. People are shorting it bigly. And can't really see much on the weekly, but we will know when they let it go with this trend period study. Let's see the 4-hour. Same deal. We'll know when it starts to go bullish here and here on the 4-hour, but it does still have lots of shorting going on. So it's being pushed down. And our lagging 26 period is pointing down. So we'll wait for this to level out and or reverse back up and come back through the clouds before we take an entry. All right. Let's hit Neo. Okay, that chart looks the same. Okay, very good. Well overextended, but still bullish. Find yourself a little pullback and jump in. Yeah, somewhere around the $54 range. Okay. Now I guess I just need to go and find one of my own watch lists and pull it up and see if we can get some stocks on there. Here we go. Let's see, gold is coming back up. Starbucks is coming back up. QuantumScape's still going down. Looks like our beer stocks are doing good. Okay, looks like gold is about to have a huge run. Look at this nice steady trend up here. Love it. Oh wow, certainly does allow for an entry. Okay, so really this was your entry, but let's look for a pushback to this midline, maybe even just below it, and then a pop back up. So let's see, where are we at? 22, yeah, below 2250 is reasonable for gold here. That's Barrick gold. Now Schwab W, okay. This is a bit overextended, but still bullish. It looks like people are still investing in it. The weekly, the daily is on a run. Need to wait for a pullback, though, to get your best price entry. So let's look for a dip here in Schwab before we take any positions. We don't want to buy into the height. Okay, looks like Palantir's still dipping. Okay, and Workhorse, so shorted, so shorted. Workhorse is going down, down, baby. But hopefully when it hits the bottom, they'll let it go and it can just chugga, chugga, chugga right on back up, you know, like workhorses do. Okay, so when the bears finally lift up their paws, the bulls can stampede together. Yes, indeed. Okay, and just like many other stocks, this hit a low today. All right, but it's still being pushed down. All right, see, we're still getting price pushed down, but it's still, kind of bullish. Okay. All right, our SPY D, we're not even going to look at Hyliion. Our SPY D looks a lot like Schwab and how many of the other indices have done here lately. Excellent, excellent. I like it. Let's check out GPS. Not the greatest one, but look for your dip somewhere around 35, 30, 35, 35, and let's see, 35, 60. Okay, here we go. Looks like it's trying to go back up already. Let's see if it can jump up and touch this height of, the 38, $38 range and come back down. Okay, we'll take ETH. That must mean that Ethereum's somewhere around $4,000 a share, or a coin. Okay, wonderful. So Dogecoin was having some issues Saturday Night Live, and Ethereum takes a run. Very cool. All right. 4 hour on Ethereum, way overextended and trying to head back down. All right, GoPro. GoPro's on its way down. Looks like they're trying to short GoPro. Okay. And it could be, the run's over, at least on the 4 hour. Let's check out our daily here. Looks like price is heading back down that way. Now our daily. There we go. Right inside the cloud. Okay. Dangerous territories. So let's wait for a pop back above the cloud. That'll be an entry, but looks like it might even be a false breakout. I have an entry right here. So it looks like it would hit and then get rejected back down. Not the best moves here today in GoPro. All right. Let's see if our Darvis lists are working. Okay, wonderful. So we got quite a few stocks there in the Darvis list that are jumping off for daily signals. Excellent. Take a look. There's a few I recognize, but not too many. So we'll end it there. Yeah, subscribe, happy trading. Come check out the algorithms, and I'll see you in the next video.